All right, let's answer this exam question here. It's taken from VCAA 2016, paper 2, question 5. Ken has opened a savings account to save money to buy a new caravan. The amount of money in this savings account after n years can be modeled by the recurrence relation shown below. So as you can see, V of 0, so his starting amount is $15,000. And then here, it's important that we can read this off. This is saying that he is earning 4% interest each year. The amount of money in the account after n years can also be determined using a rule. Complete the rule below by writing the appropriate number in the boxes provided. The first thing you should notice here is the fact that whatever this element here is raised to the power of n. So what that is telling me is that what I'm going to have to put here is 1.04, because that is the thing that needs to be raised to the power of n. The other component will be my initial amount, which will be 15,000. So as you can see, what I'm really doing here is I'm simply putting in what I am kind of shown here, where I've got, this part, which is showing me the rate at which it is growing, and that which is my initial amount. So that is how I'm answering that question there. Perfect. It then says, how much money will be in Ken's saving account after 10 years? All right, so after 10 years, how much will be in his savings account? I'm going to take my rule, and I'm simply going to put 10 into it. So I'm going to go V of 10 is equal to 1.04, raise it to the power of 10, times by 15,000. I will now put that into my calculator, 1.04, raised to the power of 10, times that by 15,000. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be that number right there. Now I'm going to make sure I round it to 2 decimal places because that's what money always has to be given as. There's 3 2s, 03.66. That is going to be my answer. Let's now look at our examiner's report to see how people went with this question. So as you can see, the first part, 61% of people were able to generate the rule. And then for the second part, 47% of people were able to get this answer of 22. That was the answer there. Why have they put a dot there? That should be like a comma or something. Because then they've got 2 dots. Doesn't matter. That is my answer. Let's now read this. It says, always good to read the examiner's report. It says, currency answers rounded to the nearest cent needed to show 2 decimal places. Many students only wrote an answer of this, which might arise from a calculator setting that restricts the number of displayed digits. Some students appeared to round all currency answers to the nearest 5 or 10 cents. A common incorrect answer was this, which had clearly been rounded from the answer this. This was assessed as a rounding error. Don't make rounding errors. If you're giving something with money, it has to have 2 decimal points. So in this case, 0.66. Perfect. Hopefully that has made sense of how to answer that question right there.